On May 1st, the newly elected members of the Legislative Assembly of El Salvador used their first session to immediately remove the 5 most important judges in the country and install 5 unvetted replacements in clear violation of the law. That same night, the legislature also removed and replaced Attorney General Raul Melada, who had been working with the U.S. to investigate acts of corruption by past and current government officials. While much of the world was asleep, President Bukele effectively erased El Salvador's system of checks and balances. Today's bipartisan resolution condemns the process by which these judges and the Attorney General were removed. It also urges the government of El Salvador to respect the independence of the judicial branch and the separation of powers. Moreover, it reaffirms that the United States has a national security interest in combating corruption and strengthening judicial independence in El Salvador, given these issues directly impact drug trafficking, transnational crime, and irregular migration. In my 15 years in Congress, I have been consistent in arguing that the U.S. government's partnership should be with people of Latin America and the Caribbean, not their governments. I know that corruption has long plagued El Salvador and predates the current administration. However, in the last 2 weeks, the Legislative Assembly passed a law intended to protect government officials from being prosecuted for acts of corruption during the pandemic. The new Attorney General also suggested that he may not cooperate with the Organization of American States anti-corruption mission. These signals are deeply concerning. I urge President Bukele and his allies in the Legislative Assembly to change course and govern in the interests of Salvadorian democracy and Salvadorians. The U.S. government is ready to work cooperatively to address the root causes of migration, but we will not compromise democratic values in doing so. A commitment to equal justice and the rule of law is non-negotiable.